Greetings, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Battlefront 2.
What I remember about the rise of the Empire is how quiet it was. During the waning hours of the Clone Wars, the 501st Legion was discreetly transferred back to Coruscant. It was a silent trip. We all knew what was about to happen, what we're about to do. Did we have any doubts? Any private, traitorous thoughts? Perhaps, but no one said a word. Not on the flight to Coruscant, not when Order 66 came down, and not when we marched into the Jedi Temple. Not a word.
Well, this is dramatic as fuck.
Tonight the fall of the Jedi is at hand. We have been directed by the highest authority to wipe out the insurgent Jedi Order that threatens our great empire. Our first objective is to capture the Council Chamber. Lord Vader will be our field commander. Let's keep the Jedi low and move out.
Right, so it's that scene. Also, the ceiling is messed up. Yeah. We're turning evil now. This level seriously bums me out. Look at that. Moonmover killed Race Farrell. For the first time in the campaign, I'm killing people with names. That's gonna kind of lose its impact when you realize that a lot of these people have the same names as each other, but man, isn't that a shift from Moonmover killed XO322 or whatever some of those droid names were. You may notice that the Jedi Temple now has these assault rifle wielding soldiers guarding it. I'm not sure what the story there is. I'm quite certain they do not appear in any other Star Wars Expanded Universe material. They're definitely not in the movies. And it doesn't really make sense. Why would the Jedi need these guards? The guards are clearly less effective fighters than the people they are guarding. But you know, gameplay-wise, the Jedi only have melee attacks, so of course the guards had to be there. Otherwise, I could just spawn as a jet trooper, jump on one of those columns, and be completely invincible for the whole mission because the Jedi wouldn't be able to reach me with their melee weapons. That's why. This is depressing. I'm here turning against the people who I've been working for this whole time, and it's that cutscene at the beginning. That cutscene really does it for me. I can watch that cutscene over and over, the one that plays at the beginning of this mission, and it's still just, man, it's heavy.
Attention troops, double time to the library. The Jedi are attempting to destroy the library's holobooks. In direct defiance of command. Stop them.
You pretty much have to be an engineer for this next objective. If anyone watching this has completed this next objective without being an engineer, well, post a video of it, because if you don't post a video of it, I won't believe you.
Stop the destruction of the Jedi holobooks. If you can keep at least one of the bookcases intact for at least 2 minutes, Command can scan the contents of the library.
Basically, we have these bookcases here. They're kind of not bookcases because it's all like computer stuff. They're holding what are called hollow books. But you know, it's space bookcases. And the Jedi are going to try to destroy them. Because of course now we, the clones, are working for the Sith, the evil enemy of the Jedi. And they don't want the Sith to gain all their Jedi knowledge. But of course we want to gain that Jedi knowledge. I just got killed by a grenade. There's only one bookcase left, and it's getting hit by grenades. So we need to keep the bookcases intact until the bookcases, all the data from the bookcases can be remotely downloaded or something. I don't really know. These bookcases are sturdy. I mean, did you see this one just took multiple grenades? Anyway, like everything else in the galaxy, it can be repaired just by making sparks at it. The reason you want to be the engineer, of course, is to repair the bookcase should it get damaged. I really cannot imagine any other strategy to win this. The enemies are appearing from all sides. Some of them are jumping down out of the ceiling, just coming from nowhere. Literally nowhere. They just appear and are hacking these things up with really powerful attacks. So I don't know how else you could deal with this other than just to stand by and constantly repair one bookcase. And even doing that, I already lost all but one of the bookcases, and I died. Fortunately, time's almost up. I mean, really, you gotta be an engineer. Engineers really are the most powerful and versatile class in this game.
Efficient. Your next objectives are a pair of holocrons, rumored to contain the sum of Sith and Jedi knowledge. The first one is located on the comm room. Retrieve it and bring it to the veranda.
Okay, I've played through this game a few times. This is the first time I've ever been able to figure out what he was saying during that little talky bit. It's always sounded like they're rumored to contain the sum of Sith and Jedi knowledge. I'm pretty sure now what he's saying is, wow, that was kind of weird. Anyway, I'm pretty sure what he was saying was that these are rumored to contain the sum of Sith and Jedi knowledge. I'm still not 100% on that because he said it kind of weird. Anyway, for once my teammates are actually useful. They've already secured this position, except that Jedi are dropping out of the ceiling, so maybe it's not so secure. Ow. Okay, it's not secure. But they came really close to securing the position. I'm proud of you guys. Keep it up. I just gotta go back and get that holocron. Holocrons are big ol', well, little, like super dense computer databanks.
We're running low on reinforcements.
The internal parts are so delicate that they can only be built by someone who is using the Force to like do the little like microscopic tunings that are required to I don't know, right inside the holocron. Anyway, the Jedi and the Sith use these holocrons to store all their wisdom. I think it's kind of dumb, but whatever.
There he is, near the Star Chamber. You must defeat this Jedi and bring his holocron to the veranda drop-off point.
Like, that's really the whole mystique of it, is like the parts of this, basically a flash drive, are so tiny and delicate you have to have the Force to make it. But I mean, a universe as advanced technologically as Star Wars, I mean, they really ought to be able to do that without the Force. I mean, they should have like nanobots or something to be able to make these databanks. Whatever. I just completely wasted Anakin Skywalker. That was terrible. I am ashamed of myself for that. Now I gotta finish out the rest of this mission, and it gets really hard from here on out as regular troopers. Let me tell you, that's not gonna be easy. I really was meant to play as Anakin for this part. But, well, I'm gonna try to make it. Here you go. I got the holocron. Now, the CO referred to the Star Chamber. That's this room. Sometimes it displays like a little star map. Sometimes it doesn't. Right now it's not. So, yeah, for those of you who missed it, that was the Star Chamber. Wow, I am the last man standing. There.
Excellent progress. With the last of the holocrons secured, we can deal with the remainder of the Jedi here. Execute the 3 Jedi Masters who have poisoned the minds of their impressionable students against the Empire. Let them bear witness to the cost of rebellion.
Man. This is depressing. Because you know there is no rebellion. It's just all a trick by the Chancellor. But of course, we the clones don't know that. And even if we did, the clones are like programmed from before birth to obey. So it wouldn't even matter. It's just so dismal. And it stays this way throughout the rest of the campaign. We're only halfway through the campaign. It just gets so, like, dismal. I already used that word, but that's how I feel about it. Grim. Like, you're playing as the bad guys from here on out, and you know that you're playing as the bad guys. You know that you're doing bad things, but you gotta keep doing it, because it's like, I don't know. You're a clone. You just do what you're told, you know? I am out of ammo. I need to go back to the command post and get myself some ammo. I don't believe there's an ammo droid at this command post, but I can switch to the engineer, drop an ammo pack, switch back to the jet trooper, and then grab some ammo. Jet trooper is good for this because the Jedi don't have ranged attacks. They can try to jump at you, but it's rather ineffective. Why is the light on the command post not appearing? I don't know. I'm going to try to play as the engineer for a little bit. Just to show you how crazy overpowered they are. They can shotgun Jedi in one hit. Well, okay, maybe not. That guy was blocking. That doesn't count. When the Jedi don't have their lightsabers up to block, then they die in one hit from the shotgun. Regularly, because they get up close in your face. Look at all these guys! Whoa! That is a lot of Jedi. I think I'm just going to set off a bunch of explosions down there, and hopefully one of them will kill the target. Move over, kill Jedi. Move over, kill Jedi. Move over, kill Jedi. Move over, kill Thrak Farrell. There. Okay, one more. And he is right here following me. This is harrowing. I only have 2 reinforcements left, and he has rage. Okay. Last man standing. Gonna waste some ammo on that guy. He was in my way, and I didn't like the way he was looking at me. By which I mean he wasn't looking at me, he was looking out the door. I want people to pay attention to me. But I also don't want them to kill me with lightsabers. And that's kind of a problem, being in the location I'm at now. I need to get this guy. He went around that corner. And there's so many enemies around that corner. Okay, watching the scene that equates to this in the movie, it seems like the 501st really has a pretty easy time of this in the movie. They just walk in, kill everybody, and walk out. Like, there's a little bit of resistance, but what is all this? Then again, in the movie, they did not completely waste having Anakin Skywalker on their side. He actually did stuff and didn't die immediately. So, like, this is kind of an alternate universe now. There, finally.
Our new Emperor will be pleased. Primary mission objectives complete. The Jedi Temple has been secured.
What? Secure? No! This is not secured. Look at this. Look at all the fucking Jedi! They're still full of fucking Jedi!
With the fall of Coruscant and the elimination of the traitorous Jedi, Palpatine's rise to power was complete. In recognition of our service and loyalty to the Emperor, the 501st were placed under the direct command of Lord Vader. Armed with deadly new weapons, blazing new ships, and shiny new armor, our presence let the galaxy know that the days of the old Republic were well and truly over. We were establishing a new era, an era of order and peace.
hail the Emperor.